we're going to talk a little bit about Genesis 1:27, just about what the passage means and things like that. So I am going to share my screen because I do have a slide. Yay. Feel very tech savvy with all of this moving around. So the Bible study portion of this is from the Blue Letter Bible. I don't know if you've heard of the Blue Letter Bible before. I hadn't, but it really breaks down the Hebrew to the words that they actually mean, the Hebrew words straight to the letter. So like God is Elohim, which is true God, and created is bara. So when it says God created mankind, it means Elohim, bara, Adam in Hebrew. And so really talking about this is how the words come together and how they I don't know, it's kind of really cool because I've never really seen some of the Hebrew words for this verse. So, obviously when we're talking in Genesis 1, God has created all of creation. He's created light on day and night. He created the heavens and the water separating the earth and all of that stuff. And then obviously, the beasts of the field and the birds of the air and the fishes. And so in verse 26, God is talking about man, and he has created man. And then he says in verse 27, so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female, he created them. And so he continues to talk in verse 28 and 30 about he is talking to his man. He blesses them. He gives them authority over all of earth. And obviously in the Garden of Eden, they are to go and get their food and forage. Verse 31 then is when he says his beautiful God saw all that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And so day 1 through 5, he says it was good, but on day 6, he said it was very good. And what I love about this verse is it reminds me that A, I'm not a mistake, that I am here for a purpose and a reason, and 2, that God created me to love him and to be with him in community with him. And so I hope that speaks true for you too. It says in his own image, it's Tselem, I think, image, likeness, resemblance. I mean, we have a part of God in us because he loves us so much. And we'll continue to talk too about, obviously John 3:16 is one of our foundational verses here. And so it says here for, I just want to read what it has me for the interpretation here. It's like the true God of all the universe, who designed and spoke all things into being, brought into existence the exact forms needed to make and continue the human race. Everything we have is here, providing a representation and a visible image of himself. Physically, mentally, and spiritually, God created males and females. God made them, male and female, differently and purposefully. And we have purpose. And I hope, as you look at this verse, as you may do your soap notes this week, it's a great way just to kind of get into the verse, read the whole chapter, pray over what it is that you're hearing. Any thoughts on, kind of connecting neuroplasticity in Genesis 1:22 to kind of bring it all together, because why would we talk about this? He created us to learn new things. He created us in his image. He does awesome things. And so I hope, this week as you learn new things and do new things, that you'll remember that it is, I think, one of the ways we praise God, by not being scared and doing some new stuff.